Sup everybody, Anglefy back again. I'm recording several videos at once because I can. Earlier, if you saw the Ether CX review, Single Mom was here for that, which was in two parts because reasons. Sorry, I'm bad at video editing. I'm gonna get better someday, I hope. Possibly? Question mark? I hope. It's a flaw. Anyhow, this is different from anything else I've done before. This is just thoughts. This is just me talking about a thing. And if you've been on this ride long enough, hopefully you think I have something to contribute. So we'll see how this goes. This is the Amazon page for the Echo Link, which is part of the Amazon Alexa world. The Echo Link is a box with a knob. Physically, that's what it is. What it really is it's a streamer. This will allow you to connect to, according to this, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, SiriusXM, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Tidal, Deezer, probably several others, maybe Qobuz, I don't actually know. So this will let you connect to those and then stream them through this box and its internal DAC and out to whatever hi-fi system you have. And it has the built-in benefit of Alexa, which means you could go, Alexa, play Imagine, or play Purple Rain, or play Back That Ass Up. I don't know. Whatever you're into. I don't care. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not a big Alexa person yet. I think Alexa and Google Home and Apple Home, or whatever all the things are, I think they're cool. I don't think they're the end-all be-all of the world, but I think they're cool. I don't have them yet because I'm cheap and I'd rather spend money on other things. But I think this is a cool thing to have. This is the Echo Link amp, which is the exact same thing I just showed you, but now there's a stereo amp in it. So if we look at this, and vents on the top, and it's wider. So this guy versus this guy. So you see you get these extra ports for speaker terminals. This I see having a place in the world. This is stupid. Let me explain. In essence, this is a streamer, which means it can pull something in from the internets, from the clouds, and pull in music streamed in, convert it, and send it out. It also has optical and coaxial, which means that you could send this out analog to an amp or digital out to a DAC. That's what I think is more important here. I could see this having some value to people who don't know anything, people who are not audiophiles, people who do not use this as their main hobby. I guess I could see this having some purpose, and maybe this too. But the thing is like people like that, who don't have any knowledge, are probably going to be fine with the speaker on the Echo or a pair of Beats. I mean, building a hi-fi system is not a thing I feel that the novice does for fun. It's a hard and arduous process. Maybe there's a small percentage of people who build one, probably not well, but build one because they think they know what they're doing and they think it'll be cool, which nothing against that. Let them do what they want. But it's not going to be an ideal system, and I feel like this will be outside of their wheelhouse. But I could see this specifically having a purpose. The Echo Link, I could see having a purpose to someone who already has a hi-fi system and would like to plug this into it. I doubt any of them will even use the analog out, because why would you use the internal DAC? Because at $200, it's pretty cheap. It gives you that nice kind of fun gimmick of the Alexa play something, voice control. It let your kids, your significant other, or your grandparents, or whatever, have easier access to your hi-fi without touching anything, which, you may care about. Especially little children and the soft domes of speakers. That's neither here nor there. So I could see this having a place for someone who has an established hi-fi. They already have speakers and an amp and a preamp with input selection and probably an external DAC. I could see them adding this in there to get streaming if they didn't have any streamer, or if they have enough money that they would like this just for the gimmick, or I guess the feature of voice control. That I could see being a legitimate use case for this, and it's not super expensive. It's more than I would put in for building a hi-fi. Like, this is definitely not needed. I am not specifically recommending this. I especially can't recommend it since I've never used it. But I could see its purpose. This has no place in the world. Period. If this is what pushed you over the edge into building a hi-fi, I'm a little sad for you. And you're doing it wrong, because the DAC I've heard is not very good in this. I'm sure it's the same DAC that's in this. And I'm sure something that is, I don't know, like 1.5 inches, 2 inches bigger than... That's the same size as like an LP60. This is not gonna be a real amp. This is not going to be capable of really properly streaming, converting to digital, or from digital to analog, and playing a speaker. I really doubt it. I don't think it will sound very good at all. Sure, I have to hear it, so I can't say definitively, but I'm going to say with 90% authority from facts, or at least experience, that this is not going to be really that good of a speaker. Maybe it's okay, but this is not going to be audiophile grade equipment. And I don't know anyone who's really going to say, I was close, but Alexa support is what pushes me over. And I was thinking about it enough, but I really didn't have an amp or a DAC or a streamer in mind. Let's throw them all together. In this Echo from Amazon, that doesn't make sense. Who are you going to target with this? Like who? Because if you're targeting audiophiles, they already have the things that this does, except for voice control. And then if they just wanted voice control, they get the $100 cheaper link. And people who don't have hi-fis and aren't audiophiles probably don't care. So I don't know. Maybe this has a place in the world that I'm unaware of. Maybe this one doesn't, and I'm completely backwards. But I doubt it. I would love to hear people's opinions in the comments, because, y'all are smarter than me, I assure you. But that's my 2 cents. And I don't know these. I haven't touched them I haven't had these in my possession, so don't take this as a review. This is just my thoughts upon... I've seen these, and I've thought about them, and the Link is tempting to me, but the Link amp is not. Darko does a really good review of the Echo Link with an external DAC as well, because as he points out, the DAC in this is not great. Also has a headphone out, which I'm sure is also not great, but it gives it to you, and that's cool. So yeah, those are my thoughts. This is just a thought video. This is a thought experiment. I'm gonna have a few more of these, and I'm gonna try and sprinkle them in here and there. Just me spitballing. So let me know what you think of the Echo Link amp, and about this general video concept.